Well, I've done some videos about the Xtra Edge Pro versus the Action 5 Pro from DJI. And is this a shell company? And then I did a couple small teaser videos about the Xtra Muse and how it's identical to the DJI Pocket 3. What I'm going to show you today is its normal color profile on both of these. Exact same settings on the Xtra Muse and the Pocket 3. I am using the little Boya Magic microphone with this little USB adapter into the Xtra Muse because now I can get some really clean audio with it. And we're getting pretty close to a golden hour here. But I'm going to show you the normal color profile, HLG. But most importantly, I'm going to try out the D-Log M on the Pocket 3 versus the Xlog on the Xtra Muse, just to see if they're identical as far as their flat color profile. And then I'm going to use the DJI conversion LUT to take it back to Rec 709 on both of these to see how they look. So this is the normal color profile. See the pool, see the shadow area by the trees, see the sky. Now we're going to go to HLG and see how it looks. And now we're in HLG on both of these, the Pocket 3 and the Xtra Muse. Looking at the shadow area, looking up into the sky area, and pool water. Now let's try this flat color profile, D-Log M versus Xlog. Okay, now we're in D-Log M and Xlog on the Xtra Muse. So this is how flat that the color profile can be. Get a little bit of sun here, peeking through the tree. So flat color profile. Now let's put on the DJI Rec 709 LUT and see how they look. I will say that stability, everything about this Xtra Muse is identical to the Pocket 3, except not being able to accept a wireless microphone. You have to use the USB on the bottom. But for me, that's not a problem because I think that the Boya Magic actually works really well with this camera. So for those of you that have been asking in the comment section, is the flat color profile the same on the Xtra Muse as it is the Pocket 3? I think that it is. And I think that the DJI correction LUT works perfectly. God, that sun is super bright. Considering we had rain all morning and into the early afternoon today. But now we got sunny skies, and guess what? Tomorrow, cold front in the 50s in Texas. God love it. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you what the coloring looks like in Lumetri scopes between the DJI Pocket 3 and the Xtra Muse when they're in D-Log, and then with a conversion LUT, just to see how identical that the colors really are. Normally I'm really big about budget stuff, but I will say that, okay, is the Xtra a shell company for DJI? More than likely, 99%, in my opinion, I think that it is. But I will also say this. When the Pocket 3 right now is in the $700 range, and you can get this Xtra Muse for $499 for a 1-inch sensor, 3-axis gimbal, 10-bit color, yeah. I have always said I think that the Pocket 3 was one of the most groundbreaking cameras when it got released. And I think this Xtra Muse is really a good buy. So tell me down in the comment section, what do you think about it? And tell me what test that you'd like for me to run. Because guess what? I'm going to attach this Xtra Muse to my truck and get some cinematic shots in a video coming up next week. Until then, bye.